Welcome students, this is Chandan Singh Negi. Students, in previous sessions we have discussed about the chapter 3rd, that is the pair of linear equations in two variable. Today we are going to discuss the chapter 4, that is the quadratic equations. First we have to understand what is the quadratic equations. Quadratic equations. What is quadratic equations? We have already aware about the quadratic equations we have discussed in the previous classes. Just check it. I'm going to write this one. This is the polynomial. The polynomial with degree 2 is called quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. That means if in a polynomial, that is a one variables, that is a polynomial, that this is a polynomial, this is px is equal to 2x square plus 3x plus 1. That is a polynomial, and the highest power of the variable of one, that is variable, is 2, must be 2. That is highest power is 2. That is 1, and it is power 0, 1 and 2. The highest power is 2. So that is called quadratic equation. That means the degree of this polynomial, is 2. Degree is 2. So that such type of polynomial is called quadratic equations. And now the standard form of the quadratic equations, standard form is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. That is px is equal to, or we can write this is equal to 0. Here the x is the variable, and a, b and c are real numbers. In class 10th we have not studied the complex number, that's why these are the real numbers. And c is called constant term. This is constant term. So there are 3 terms. The maximum term of a quadratic polynomial is 3. That is 3 terms. And we will solve the quadratic equation. Earlier in the last classes we have solved it by the factorization method. That is middle term split method. And now we will solve it by number 1. That is the completing square method. Square method. And second is called discriminant method or a Sridharacharya rule. That is Sridharacharya rule. Why this is called Sridharacharya rule? Because the Sridharacharya, the Indian origin mathematician, have derived this one. The rules derived by the Sridharacharya. And before the Sridharacharya, the Babylonians studied this quadratic equations, and then Euclid, and then Brahmagupta, and then Sridharacharya, Bhaskaracharya second, and Al-Khwarizmi. So these all mathematicians studied these quadratic equations, and Sridharacharya derived these rules of the quadratic equation to find out the solution of quadratic equations. And see, the first let us understand whether the given polynomials are this quadratic equations or not. Let's the example this one. Check whether the following expression, polynomials, expressions are quadratic equation or not. Quadratic equation or not. Alright, the first examples, that is x square minus 3x is equal to 2 into 3 minus x. First we have to sort out this one, write in a standard form, and then check the highest degree of the power must be 2. So this is x square minus 3x is equal to 2 into 3 6 and 2 into minus x 2x. This is 2x. Now that the right hand side transfer to the left hand side, and then sign will be changed. This is x square minus 3x, this is minus plus, this is 2x, and 6 is positive on the right hand side. Transfer on the left hand side, it will be negative. This is minus 6 is equal to 0. That is x square minus 3 plus 2 minus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now check, this is the highest power is 2. So yes, it is a quadratic equation. Unless the power is 2, or that means degree is 2, so that is quadratic equations. Next, solve another problem. See this one, x minus 2 into x plus 3 is equal to x plus 1 into x minus 3. Now sort out this one. This is x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 6 is equal to x square minus 3x plus x minus 3. This is plus x. This is x square 3x minus 2x x minus 6 is equal to x square, this is minus 3x plus x minus 2x minus 3. Now transform the left hand side. This is x square plus x minus 6 minus x square plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. The x square cancel out, and this is equivalent to x plus 2x, that is 3x, minus 6 plus 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Although that means the degree of this equation is 1, so it is not a quadratic equations. That is called linear equations. This is linear equations. Thank you, students. In the next sessions we will solve some problems. Thank you.